Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meaty69 and we are back with a tier 6 tank destroyer. It is the ARL V39 and I've only actually just got this tank because I want to grind the Foch. And some games I enjoy, but then other games I think this tank is useless. Now the DPM is around average. It's lower than quite a few of the TDs in tier 6, but 2300, which is nothing to write home about. It's just average. Obviously you got the Jagdpanzer 4, which is over 3000 DPM, the National, which is quite high DPM, the Jackson, which is quite high DPM, and the Churchill gun carrier, which is quite high DPM. So compared to all the other TDs in tier 6, it's kind of average. It's not bad, but it's not great either. What we got, so the National is quite a high DPM considering it's not a great tank, some will say, but it's got nice penetration, where this has got 165. Again, it's around average. It's not great, but it's around average for its tier and the tank type. The Alpha 310, which is very nice. Rate of fire 7.42, which is an 8.09 second reload. The shell velocity is 850. Aiming time is one of the lowest at 1.9. Dispersion, again, one of the highest, one of the worst, 0.326. And it's got 6 degrees of gun depression, which really does suffer with this tank because it's very low to the ground and it's got this massive hatch on top, like massive. There's some situations where you think you are hull down. He's not going to get my hull, but all they have to do is aim at that massive hatch on top. And I've had that quite a few times where I think they're not going to see me. And in my first battle, actually, you will see that, but I do get kind of lucky. Speed is 45, which again is average. It's not bad for a TD. But the armor, it's got 60 mil of front armor, 40 mil side, and 60 mil in on the rear. So the rear is the same as at the front. So that's very poor, very poor. Now if we go over to the SU100Y and switch to HE, the HE on the SU100Y is 65. So you're going to get hit with HE from this, from all the big TDs and the tier 7 TDs. Not so much any other TD here. 45 Hellcat, 47 gun carrier, 53 is the Dicker Max. So you might get lucky against all the other TDs with HE, but surely the KV2s, the SU100Ys, the SU152s, they're just going to shoot you anywhere. So we have 2 battles for you today. Both are very lucky, but they are not bad. So first up we have Rockfield, and it is a tier 7 battle. They have 2 tier 7s. Now we're going to push up to the TD spot around here, and we're just going to sit and wait to see if we do get spotted or if we do spot anything. Now with this tank, you do not want to be frontline. You really don't want to be frontline because you will get deleted very quickly. How I would play it, or how I do play it, is just sit at the back, try and snipe, get as much damage as you can, get the enemy low hit points, and then towards the end of the battle, that's when you want to make a move and try and clear up those the enemy that are on low hit points. Now, sticking with a tank like we are now with the SU-100Y is probably what I would do. Now, that was a nice shot. That was a great shot. The gun on this thing, I love the gun. I do really love the gun. And the second battle, the RNG was in my favour, and it was pretty epic, if I must say so. But always try and stick with a tank if you can. So, as I've said, I was with the SU-100Y here. Now, if you get spotted, you're both going to get spotted. And they're probably more likely going to go with the SU-100Y to shoot, because it's a more dangerous tank. Now, you can see I'm going to make a move. The VK to my right is making a move. There is the Easy 8 up there that is low hit points. And there's no one here, so there's no point sticking around. So the Easy 8 is a one shot. You've got the SU-152 down there, which is a one shot. And now this E25 is trying to take care of my Type 58. So we're going to go towards him, but before that, we're going to take out that M4 Easy 8. And now the T37 down there is pushing forward. I'm going to see if we can get a shot into the side of him, but we can't. And now, can we do it now? No, we can't. It's 4 against 6, so we've got a lot of work to do. And the E25 is now pushing up, so we do want to take care of him because of the DPM on that thing, which luckily we take care of him very, very quickly. I take a shot, then the SU takes a shot. So it is now 4 against 5, and we've just had all of our hit points gone, thanks to that SU-152. And now the T57 is going to get a side shot into me, so we need to back up, and it's left us on 38 hit points. Now we do take a shot into the T37, over 300 damage, and again the VK can take care of him. So it's now 4 against 3. They got an SU-152 that is a one shot. VK up there, they got a KV-1S that is full health. But we are only on 38 HP, and we're now spotted. And there is the 152. We can't get any shots into him. The SU-100Y over there, he's full health, so I'm going to let him push. The VK36 up there is still full health, and we've got a KV-1S that's asking for help up the top. So the SU-100Y there has just been deleted near enough by the SU-152, but he does manage to take him out before the KV-1S takes him out, which now means it's 3 against 2, but I am very low hit points, so we're going to try and use what gun depression we have got, the minimal gun depression we have got, and we do manage to get a shot into that VK. We're going to reload, and we're going to get another 309 damage into him, which leaves him on a possible one shot if I don't low roll. 310 alpha on this thing, so if I don't low roll, and I don't even know why I shot that, but the VK is a one shot. It is just the KV-1S and the VK remaining, and we're going to sit here and we're going to hope the VK does decide to push up, even though I was spotted, and he does. So someone on my team gets one shot into him, and I managed to take him out for my second kill, leaving just this KV-1S. But the KV-1S on my team, he's very low hit points, literally like 1 hit point, and decides to push the KV-1S. Now that is stupid, because now the VK is going to push. He's also a one shot, I'm a one shot, and the KV-1S is full hit points. Now I'm saying capture the base here, and I'm saying it because if the VK starts capturing the base, I can then snipe from here and hopefully do some damage. All the VK's got to do is hide, and that's exactly what happens. Luckily, the KV-1S misses, which means we can get a shot into him, and I'm hoping again the VK stays by the cap, so the KV-1S has to poke around. So the KV-1S does poke around. We get a low roll at 289 now, and I am spotted. So we're going to push forward. He's not looking at me. We're going to get a shot into him, but we do miss. Now I need to get another shot into him, or the VK needs to shoot him, because we need him down to a one shot. with two of us, it can easily be done now. And now, just as I was about to come around the corner to shoot him, the KV-1S does spot me, but the VK is going behind. So now the VK is going behind. We're going to hopefully get a shot into him, which we do. We managed to leave him on 82 hit points, but now the VK, all he needs to do is shoot him. But that doesn't happen, and because of the distance I am away from the KV-1S, that was very bad, because by the time I get to him, he is going to reload. And this is what I mean about this big, massive hatch on top. We're going to go to this ridge line here. We're not going to go over, and he still manages to hit that massive hatch, but he does bounce, which means I can push forward. He's on a long reload, and we can take him out for our third and final kill. And you can see the damage there, not great damage to the left, 2,861, but we do have 400 bounced, which was that shot there from the KV-1. So we do get the ace, we do get the high caliber. Not a bad battle. We somehow managed to stay alive on 38 hit points against 4 tanks, and we managed to get the ace. Now this battle is much better RNG than the last battle. So it starts off, now watch the start of this battle, we are all over the place. Now I wasn't going to go to the camping spot here, but because it's so low, I actually need to break these to see through them. But then I started seeing my team go left. So the mediums are going left. The enemy have got 2 mediums and 2 light tanks. We've got 3 light tanks and a medium. But look, there's some in the middle, there's some behind me, and I'm just thinking, you know, I'm going to stay here. Now the T-37, not sure what he's doing. There isn't that AMX ELC there. We've got tanks going in the middle. We are just all over the place, but we have spotted an M4, which gives me hope that the enemy are going to be around here somewhere, and that's exactly what I thought. The T-34 is now been spotted, the Hellcat's been spotted, and we know where the M4 is. But the enemy have got 3 TDs, and I do not want to be stuck out in the open against an SU-100Y, especially if he's got the premium ammo or the HE loaded. So we've got the Chaffee over there, we've got the T-34-85 there. He pokes forward, which gives us a side shot into him. And here we go with the bounces against the Leopard. The Hellcat takes out the KV-2, so it is 6 against 7. So what I decided to do, I'm going to go right, and I'm going to use the ridgeline because, again, I want to hide from those big TDs. And we're going to go over, and we're going to manage to get a shot into the rear of the T-34. And again, we're going to back up. On a reload, we're going to back up in the ditch, so we're not getting shot from the TDs. And now we can get a shot from onto the Chaffee, but I did get a shot from someone. At this moment, I'm not sure who. And the T-37 takes out the Chaffee, so it is now 5 against 5. But the Hellcat is very low hit points. And a couple of my team are very low hit points. But we're going to sit here, the Hellcat there, we're going to get one shot into him to get him gone, which now leaves 5 against 4. The SU-100Y takes out the T-37, so it's now 4 against 4. The Hellcat on my team down there is a one shot, but we do manage to get a shot into that Leopard, leaving him on 320. And again, I can kill him with a high roll, and this is a great shot, but it wasn't a high roll. And we leave him on 39 hit points. So it's now 3 against 4. There is a Leopard up there who we do need to take out because he is the spotter of the team. The SU-100Y takes out our Panzer 5-4. So it's now 2 against 4. So there's the Leopard. He's running away. And we managed to get a nice snapshot into him, leaving it 2 against 3. But our Leopard on our team is now gone. So it's now just me versus 3. There's a Hellcat up there, full health. SU-100Y here, we managed to get a lovely high roll, the maximum damage it can do at 388, which is what I need, which gives me time to back up behind the ridge, and we managed to get him gone for our 3rd kill. And here comes the full HP Hellcat, but we're going to ignore him, and we're going to take out the M4. That's for our 4th kill. Now, I'm on 31 hit points. This Hellcat is a full health. We've now left him on 386 hit points, and we managed to again get a maximum high roll, and we can take him out for our 5th kill. So that was just, I don't know how I won, but I won somehow. And we get the Kolobanov, we get the Ace, Top Gun, High Caliber, we get the Steel Wall thanks to the Leopard, 3.2k damage, we make 44,000 credits, we get the 5 kills, and it was a very nice battle. But I've now sold, this was actually my last tank in, last game in this tank. I've now sold it because I don't really want to play it anymore because it is kind of meh. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I'll see you soon.